Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's story by Steve Herman is Train Your Dragon to Follow Rules. Now that we're not in our normal classroom, I know some of the rules as you're learning might be different with mom and dad. So this is important to make sure no matter who's the adult, we always want to follow their rules. This story is volume 11 in the My Dragon Books series. Hello, my name is Drew, and I've got a big surprise. I'll bet that you won't believe your eyes. Ta-da! It's a dragon. Don't get scared. He isn't mean. Isn't he the coolest pet that you've ever seen? His name is Diggory, and I've trained him to be good, to not do what he shouldn't, and to do the things he should. But since he was a little guy, he'd always misbehave. Let me tell you all about the trouble that he gave. Training dragons is not easy. I will not deny it. Whenever I'd lay down the law, Diggory would defy it. I'm a dragon, not a kid, he'd say, and it's not fair one bit that I must do what humans do. He really threw a fit. It's a rule to brush your teeth. I think that's kind of smart. When Diggory grew his baby fangs, I told him he should start. But Diggory refused to brush, and he began to pout. You'll change your mind someday, I said, when all your teeth fall out. Another rule we follow, which my Diggory did not like, was he had to wear a helmet every time he rides his bike. Please don't make me wear it. It's not cool, he said. I asked him if he thinks it's cool to fall and hurt his head. The rules say we must go to school 5 whole days a week. And when we're in the classroom, we must raise our hand to speak. I told Diggory everybody follows the rules in school. Everywhere I go, he yelled, I run into a rule. We went to see a movie, and he brought his snacks along. Diggory, that's against the rules, and breaking rules is wrong. You can't bring your food from home. That's not how it's done. If it weren't for rules, he said, I'd have a lot more fun. Diggory likes to play outside. I think all dragons do. But first he has to do his chores. Do you have that rule too? Mom says he must make his bed and clean up all his mess. He cries and whines and stomps his feet as if he's in distress. One night Dad said, Diggory it's time to go to bed. But Diggory asked to stay up late to play his games instead. Diggory I said, this is a rule you need to keep. Boys and girls and dragons too all need a good night's sleep. Diggory wants to watch TV, but most do his homework first. Of all the rules he has to follow, he hates that one the worst. There's a rule for everything, Diggory said with a sigh. Why can't I do just as I please? Then he began to cry. I always have to follow rules, said Diggory with dismay. Diggory, stop complaining about the rules you must obey. Diggory-do, I told him, how I wish you understood that although you do not like them, having rules is good. Some rules will protect us and keep us safe from harm. If you obey them like you should, they work just like a charm. Like look before you cross the street and never talk to strangers. Rules like that help us avoid unnecessary dangers. Other rules are for our health. They keep our bodies fit. Like brush your teeth and get your sleep and exercise a bit. Don't forget to take a bath and eat a healthy dinner. Follow these rules every day. You're sure to be a winner. Some rules govern how we act and help us get along. Speak real sweet to folks you meet. Admit when you are wrong. Other rules that we should follow help us get things done. Like first you finish all your work before you have some fun. Diggory scratched his head and said, I'd not thought of that before. I see now why we must have rules. I'll not fight them anymore. I'm so proud of my pet dragon. Hooray for Diggory-do. He learned that rules are good to have for kids and dragons too. The end. So boys and girls, as you're home during this lockdown or stay-at-home order, please remember that rules and different rules than you maybe would have had before are there to keep you safe, to keep you healthy, and to make sure you keep on learning as we have to learn from home. Hope to see you soon.